69. Come on, 70, 70. Whoa! This is a snowplow. Wow. Thank you. See how nice people can be? I really appreciate that. Hi, and welcome to Wrong Way. And today we're gonna take the first ride on the VSETT 10 Plus. So, let me tell you more about it. Wrong Way. Alright, I just received this scooter for testing purposes from VSETT Poland. And yeah, now we're just able to ride the scooter. It was already an unboxing video. And you know, before I get onto the review and all the other stuff, I thought you guys might like to see how the scooter works at all. Taking it out in the garage a bit more without the limit feels quicker. Checked if there's like any holes. Actually, I found a small hole in the front here to cover it with tape just in case of, you know, snow and stuff. Still have to disassemble the scooter, but it'll be up for the review. Anyways, yeah, the battery is fully charged. I'm in dual motor mode. Time to get the goggles on and take it for a spin. And right away, I always have the scooter in kick mode, so if I go over a certain speed limit, the scooter will activate. And the bummer here is that in this scooter, if you go below 3 kilometers an hour, if you just stop, like so, it turns off the throttle. Right away, a thing I don't really like, so I have to push a bit faster and check how it goes. Anyways, probably this is a matter of settings, but yeah, we'll see how it goes. As you see, the weather is not optimal, but nevertheless, time for a ride. And it's really been a while since I've ridden a power scooter, so I'll need to get some getting used to. But first impressions, oh, it pulls pretty nicely. Has some pull to it. Yeah, the dual motor is way better. I'm also very curious about the sport button, because apparently it gives you more power then. Has a fair amount of push. So we'll take it on a wider street and open it up a bit. Oh, I tell you guys, when I rode it in the garage, I also gave it to a friend of mine who is not really into scooters. Haven't tried one yet. Thank you. And you know, this scooter has no chill mode pretty much. I still have to, you know, dive into the settings a bit more. But the soft start setting here is like, man, it's just all the time aggressive. And that's something I like, but you know, it might be not for all of you guys starting out on scooters. You can see that even the single motor is pretty powerful on this wheel. And now it's off. Push. And I won't turn off the kickstart because this is just a recipe for scripts. Probably the only scooter in the city right now. Most of the electric unicycles still ride around. And now we go into a wider street. Happily didn't turn off. Yeah, has some push. Man, over the time when I was testing other scooters, I just got used to the UC speed so much that, I mean, this feels a bit powerful, but not like crazy. So I have to test with the sport mode. Essentially, you have a button here. If you press it, you get like a over 15% power increase. Whoa! And you feel it a bit. Now I use the turn signals. Hopefully somebody sees them. With this button here on the handlebar, I can press the turn signal. probably, hopefully, we'll be able to reach top speed here. Let's see about that. We'll have to go in the left lane. All right, let's go. 40, 50, 60, 65. Pressing the power mode now. 66, but that's it. So I guess that's pretty similar to the 0-10X 60 volt, which I never tried, but yeah. 65, 67, 68. Woo! Pretty good hydraulic brakes. Probably these cars will be slower than me, so I can get that. And now we'll be able to check acceleration. So going a bit uphill here, but yeah, that's just how it is here. Okay, with the wheel spin in the start. 40, 50, going uphill still. 60, trying to dive down a bit because of the wind. 65, I have a bit of strong headwind. 65, 66, 67, now it's going downhill. 67, 8, 9, Lamau, and we have to brake. That's a really decent top speed to reach. Couldn't be any more memeable. Gotta tell you also, the comfort feels pretty dope. Woo! Yeah, I gotta tell you, I think I like the suspension more than on the 10X. And you know, this thing pretty quick, gotta tell you. Feels very solid. I hear no rattling, and I feel the steering, yeah, it's angled. Also feels not that wobbly as on the 10X sometimes, because the column on the 10X was very, very high angle. I think it's still not the level of power as the Kaabo Wolf Warrior. Pretty nice, but not the same. Let's go up here. We have some bicycle path. Now it's full of snow. Throttle is really responsive. It's almost like too responsive. But I don't feel that the sport button does something actually. Like, I press now, maybe a bit more powerful. I don't know really, guys. Yeah, maybe it feels a bit more powerful, but it doesn't feel like as a, you know, turbo boost button on the on Kit, right? If you've seen that movie, Knight Rider. I feel the front brake is already quite extensively used. And we have no regenerative braking turned on. I think that was done on purpose because this thing has just square wave controllers, so yeah. Square wave controllers don't like to, oh shit. Don't like to have a lot of regenerative braking, especially at high battery voltages, high battery states. Probably that's why it's turned off. Anyway, guys, hope you like this sort of content, and let me know in the comments that if you like this sort of video style. Definitely feels so much more powerful than the 0-10X 52 volts and 50. I like the comfort a lot as well. Maybe it's also the fact that I have been riding on electric unicycles all the time without suspension, but it does feel a bit better than the 0-10X. Guys, turning right. So let's go. I gotta tell you, I'm not the biggest fan of the sport button. Like, it's kind of tedious to press it. Doesn't feel that comfortable. I think I'm losing a bit of safety when pressing the button. But the hydraulic nut brakes, they work amazing. They work really well. This thing has some stopping power. Also, if you want to get the scooter in Europe, feel free to use my coupon code WRONGWAY on VSETT site, which is linked below. You'll get 10% off a pre-order of the scooter. As you can tell also, like this scooter, like it's for the streets. Like it can go 25, but probably it's a huge pain because it's just so responsive. It's almost like too responsive. See, it just wants to go forward. And even if I dialed it back, it still has loads of power. Oh. Pretty warm today as well, sunny, around 0 degrees Celsius or 32 Fahrenheit. Time for a boost. See how fast we can go. Even with the traffic in Poland, which is ridiculously fast, this can keep up. 69. Come on, 70. 70. Whoa! What is the... That was pretty dangerous. Go here. Now look, you've experienced the streets, which look pretty awesome. Well, you know, snow plowed and shit. So now it's time to check out how it behaves on the bicycle path, because that's where most of you guys will probably ride it anyways. We'll get on one anyways. I really don't like how much I have to push to get it rolling. Yeah, that's the bicycle paths in Warsaw for you guys. We thought Warsaw was a civilized city. Sadly, not the case. And this bicycle path is only plowed because of the buildings here. Pretty expensive. Yeah, this feels pretty good. Oh, dude, it just wants to pull. It just wants to pull. I like. Uwaga. Thank you. I need to tone down a bit. Oh man, just wants to go. Let's try on snow how it goes. Oh. Feel the suspension working. Feels a lot better than the 10X. At least a bit maybe. But yeah, look. No grip equals. Oh wait, I have to start it. This is a snowplow. Alright guys, I think that's been enough of the bicycle path. Time to go back on the street. Oh, it feels so much better. Luckily it also has all the lights, front and back, so I'm pretty well visible. Gotta tell you guys, once I was now in the rubber, in the snow, the deck is pretty slippery. Like that was one thing I was thinking about on the scooter, since it has no grip tape. So yeah, it's not that grippy, this grip tape. I feel now that the regenerative braking is on. Probably turns on at a certain battery level, and now it works. Pretty cool. I like that. Oh, it's so much fun to ride top speed on the scooter. Bye-bye. Thing feels a bit quicker with the sport button on. 65. I don't feel safe when leaning on the scooter because of the snow. But yeah, 65. Easy. Okay, now on the one. Okay, the scooter is actually a bit faster. Okay, fine, I'll take it. Need the VSETT 11 Plus. But still, very worthy. Very worthy competitor for the scooter. So anyways, you see I'm flooring the scooter all the time. Everything is fine. I can't say much about the riding because I'm a little too scared to really turn sharply in this cold weather. But yeah, it's very zippy. Reacts on the throttle right away. Feel no soft mode. Rides rather well. I think the comfort is pretty good. I mean, really pretty good. Height of the handlebar as well. With this scooter, you need to be careful because it just wants to go fast. You can't even hear the horn now because it's so quiet. On pavement, on paved roads, it also feels really nice. Like the treble of the suspension, really good. I don't get the the shaking I usually get on scooters. Definitely, there is a bit of a vibration. I can feel them, the motors just bouncing because they're pretty heavy. Obviously not like air suspension or something, but whee! Feels pretty nice. You go on snow. Well, with one motor, pretty difficult. Let's try with two. Yeah. I gotta say, going on an electric unicycle in snow is much easier than on the scooter. Yeah, let's get back here. Oh, VSETT. Yeah, grip tape feels really slippery when wet. That's what she said. There should be some grip tape on this deck, or some studs, some sort of grippy thing. It's also grippy in the winter or in rainfall. Thank you. She wants to go. Yeah, maybe I can feel now the difference between the boost mode and the regular mode. Wow. Just wow. Pieszy ma pierwszeństwo. Chce pani mnie zabić? Like, just for background check. Scooters are treated as pedestrians in Warsaw, in Poland, and you have the equal right of a pedestrian. So I have the right of way here. I once had an accident before, and yeah, the driver got fined. Anyways, even if it wasn't even the matter of law, wouldn't like to injure somebody really heavily being a car driver. The stem also feels so sturdy. I think it's the sturdiest stem in any scooter I've tried. It has like no wobble at all. It's like you're literally moving the whole suspension by wobbling, or by trying to wobble the stem. It's pretty amazing, gotta tell you. Just notice this now. So the city of Warsaw decided not to snowplow most of the bicycle paths, as well as some walkways are also not snowplowed. And of course, you can see by the tracks and by the foot traces that nobody is walking in the winter. Like, for real. I feel like the city government in Warsaw. Other cities in Poland, it's much better than that. Very hard to ride. Very, very hard to ride. I think I have to get off. And on top of that, drivers want to just ride over us. Okay, time to go back on the road. Better speeds, safer. Oh, that feels so nice. Back on the road. Oh, that's why I think scooters and UCs belong on the road. For all car drivers that are angry with this stuff on the road, it's one less car to worry about in a traffic jam. So, pedestrian crossing. So in Warsaw, you not only not snowplow the bicycle paths, you actively make it difficult by putting all the dirt, excess dirt, on it. Just really nice, considerate government. Thank you. See how nice people can be? I really appreciate that. How much battery did we lose? 60 volts now, so pretty much half. Probably we made like 10-15 kilometers. So yeah, range test incoming. Probably a little less stressful, but incoming. Anyways, if you're still here, leave a massive like on the video. Subscribe to see more content like this. I'll see you in the next video. See you soon.